Hello guys, this is Gabe, Captain Gonzo here, and today we are in beautiful Van Nuys in California, one of my favorite airports to fly in the sim. This particular scenery is by Orbix, obviously a payware scenery, highly recommended. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to purchase it, check it out. And the aircraft that we're flying today is the PA-28R, the Arrow. This one's specifically made by Coronado. Now, obviously, I know Coronado has a reputation for maybe not having the most precise flight models and whatnot, but I enjoy flying it. Now, just to be clear, as I've mentioned in other videos before, I am a private pilot, but most of my time is on the Cessna 172 family of aircraft. I have some time on PA-28s, the Warriors and Archers, and as well as some time behind an SR-22 Turbo, but very minimally. So in real life, the closest I've gotten to flying anything complex and high performance is definitely going to be that SR-22, but obviously fixed gear. We don't have to worry about retracting gear in that aircraft, so just bear with me. So if you do see any inconsistencies on my procedures or whatnot, I am just referencing a general checklist that is available through ForeFlight, which is an app that I highly recommend and I use in real world flight. It's great for supplemental charts, checklists, and all types of information that you'll need for real flying. But anyways, we're going to pretend we just completed our pre-flight walk around and everything is good and everything looks airworthy. So let's go ahead and just reference our before starting engine checklist here. And the first thing that it wants us to do is to verify that the parking brake is set, which we can verify with the handle right there. It is set. Circuit breakers, let's check that they're all in. I see nothing popping out, so we're going to call that good. Our alternate air is off right now, as you can see right there next to the throttle quadrant. It is closed. Propeller, we're going to increase full RPM, or excuse me, not the throttle, but the propeller. There we go. Avionics are off. Fuel selector, let's set it to the desired tank, which in today's case, the left tank is good. We've already loaded the fuel. I think we have fuel on both tanks, obviously, and we're fully loaded. Okay, now let's reference a normal start cold engine procedure. So it wants us to have our throttle open about half an inch, so we're going to open it just about there. We're going to go ahead and set our alternator switch and our battery master switch to on. As you can hear with that nice annoying beep. And we're going to set our electric fuel pump to on. Right now we're going to increase the mixture to full rich, and we should see fuel flow here. There we go. Good fuel flow indication. Making sure that we've got fuel in the lines and all that before we start the engine. Let's go ahead and bring it back to idle cutoff. Propeller is clear at this point. Real world, obviously you want to double check and look outside your window. In this case, I've got the main entry door open and my little window here open, but it looks clear. I don't see anybody standing around where they shouldn't be. This is very important. You do not want to be starting your aircraft in an unsafe condition. Now the checklist has us engage the starter, which we will do by turning the key here, our magneto switches to both. Again, just double check, and at this point an audible clear prop. And as the engine begins to turn, that propeller starts to swing, we'll slowly increase the mixture until we get a good engine start. And now we're going to reduce power just a bit. Let's go ahead and close that door so we don't get so much audio in here. It's latched. There we go, much better. Okay, the checklist has us keep the mixture full rich, throttle adjust as necessary. I'm going to bring it back just a bit. And let's go ahead and take a look at our oil pressure just down here. Oil pressure's in the green, oil temperature looks like it's in the green. EGT looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and get our avionics master switch on. And as you can see, I am using the GTN 750 by PMS. This is a payware add-on that you have to get externally, but the beauty is that it is very compatible, highly compatible with a lot of these payware add-ons, and all you have to do is go to the tablet down here, specifically with Coronado, And you can see right here, I've selected the GTN 750 to be on, so if I were to click off, it would just revert back to your default 430 stack. Now again, the 430 is more than usable and has plenty of features in the default sim, to where you can still navigate clearly, see your airspace, your airports, and all that. But I like to take advantage of using the 750. I don't have too much real world experience on the 750, but it does come in handy in the sim. Let's go ahead and tuck away our iPad there. Let's go ahead and get our lights on. Let's get our taxi light on, non-nav light on. Go ahead and clear through this. And we're just going to pull up the map. We're going to be squawking VFR, which for those of you that don't know is 1200. Or you can just cheat by pressing the VFR button. And for now, we'll go on. We'll leave the altitude recording before we start taking down the runway. But anyways, guys, this is a quick startup sequence on the PA-28 Arrow. Again, if you see anything that's wrong, something that I might have missed, please feel free to go ahead and drop me a comment down there and let me know what you guys do in real life. Get our RP on. So we verify weather. Wind is coming down. Runway 34 right now, so we'll be taking that runway here just to our side here. But we'll pick up this video doing the run-up sequence before we take the runway, and we'll see you guys in just a few seconds.